Okay, so you just went to the Special Olympics, and I know you have a personal, well, definitely a personal investment because it's a part of your family.
My son Max was born 11 years ago with Down syndrome.
Right.
And so for the last 7 years or so, I've been lucky enough to be affiliated with the National Down Syndrome Society's Buddy Walk. And for years, I've wanted to take a look at other things as well and broaden my vision. So I, independent of everything, there was a block of 4 days a week ago where I had a chance to go up to Boise to the Special Olympics World Winter Games. Biggest event, sporting event of the world this year. 2,300 athletes, 100 different countries. Phenomenal. I get up there, and I was not in any way prepared for what I was going to see because the athletes and competing in their competitions was extraordinary. But then there was also a component where they take 120 kids and they put them in a youth activation summit. And they ask the kids to talk about what impacts them. What do they want to talk about? I got there Tuesday. Monday night on the O'Reilly report, a guy named Dick Morris had used the R word, which is what we use for retarded or retard, in a very, there's no nice way to use it. And so the kids at the Youth Activation Summit wanted to craft a response to this. And so I helped them. And they sent it to O'Reilly. And whatever you think of Bill O'Reilly doesn't really matter because Thursday he issued an apology. And so those 120 kids with intellectual disabilities affected a change. And it was extraordinary.
Oh, that's excellent.
So on March 31st, we're going to attempt to have a spread the word to end the R word day.
I think it's great. And you know, it's interesting because so many times, I mean, I'm just thinking about any parent at home, if I may sidetrack just for a second, with something I think equally important. When Max was born, of course, it's always overwhelming. And I was fortunate enough to grow up in a neighborhood where a little boy in our neighborhood that we grew up with that was, you know, grew up as our buddy and everything else, had Down syndrome. And the joy and the love and the special, this whole other level of superiority is really the way to put it, some kind of clarity. Can you talk to parents out there that might be dealing with that, just finding out that they have a new child that does have Down syndrome and how overwhelming it is? Well,
I can direct you towards a great resource. NDSS.org is the National Down Syndrome Society. .org, and it's a great resource center. And as you're talking about the child that you grew up with, who a lot of kids with special needs, whatever their challenges are, most of the kids love unconditional.
So much love. It's so much love, like love that you can't even believe is real, but it is. It's so authentic that
so therefore it defies
mere humans can't understand it.
It defies rational thought to why you would pick on that group.
Right.
There's 190 million kids and adults in the world with intellectual disabilities, 7.5 million in the United States. When you pick on that group, you've picked the perfect storm of cowardice to exercise your vitriol because they're not going to return serve. That's not what they're equipped to do. They're equipped to do this, not this. So why pick on that group? It doesn't make sense.
Oh, that's so beautifully said. So well said. Thanks, John. Thank you so much for being here. I know that's a gift to people out there that are just finding out and embarking on that journey that will be special and full of love, even though it is overwhelming. New episodes of Scrubs start again Wednesday night, March 18th on ABC. And for more information about Spread the Word to End the Word campaign, go to bonniehunt.com. And I know, John,